Motherfuckers. Welcome to my club of Cottontales. This is a place for me to be 100% me while helping myself mentally and physically. 'Tis Hump Day. It is Wednesday, the 24th of April, 2024. Ooh, 4/24/24. Fun. It is 9:03 a.m. Originally, because it's Wednesday, originally I was going to be picking Junior up from school, but that's not happening anymore, because Rainbow had a tummy ache, so they kept her home from school. Um, so they'll be coming here, they'll be getting here at like 11, and it's 9 right now. So we have 2 hours. Oh, of course, my anxiety is just like fucking rising through the roof because we don't want to see Voldemort. Um, I was kind of looking forward to the fact that Allie Mom was going to be the one coming by this morning to drop off child support, and then I would be picking Rainbow up from school, but that is not happening anymore. I did a half ponytail and I am loving it. You can't really see it, but I love it. Plus, my bangs are being like really fucking cute. Oh, man. I'm gonna do Pew Pew because if we go into Lego, we will be there. We will end up like losing a lot of time. So, 'tis better. What the fuck? Haha! Damn. Pet Cemetery Bloodlines. They've made so many different pet cemeteries, it's like redonkulous. Okay, let's get Jada Rose loaded. We haven't had any medicine, and we for surely need to get some in us. Oh, I'm I'm not totally upset that I don't have to walk to Rainbow School, but I kinda am because I was kinda looking forward to that. Um, but I'm mainly mainly just like, oh, like I have to see Voldemort, and I really don't wanna, man. I don't wanna. I don't wanna, but I have to. And because it's Wednesday, it's just gonna be Voldemort. Allie's working, so here I thought I was just gonna have to see Allie Mom, and now I have to see Voldemort, and I'm just not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. Definitely will be taking a panic pill when he's messaged that he's on his way. Let's take some anxiety medicine right now because I can just feel like just me thinking about it. My anxiety is like, oh, oh. And also, it's so interesting that Rainbow had a tummy ache because I woke up, or not woke up, but last night when I was going to bed, I had the worst stomach ache in the whole entire, like, it was just horrid. And I kind of chummed it up to being my hernia. because it most likely is, that was in pain because it was right in that area. It's just so unpleasant. So fucking unpleasant. It's just like writhing in pain, trying to get comfortable to fall asleep because I knew that we needed to go to bed at a decent time because, we're resuming mommy duties. Also, either today or tomorrow afternoon, we should be hearing back from the O Terrace, Miss Deborah. Um, I feel really good about it. I'm trying to prepare myself for if it's a no, but all signs point to yes. You know, even she said, the apartment manager, she was like, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't get it. We just got to get back from your landlord. And I know my landlord was on top of it. Plus, I texted him to let him know, like, hey, this person's going to be calling you, yada, yada, yada. So now we wait and hope that we get some good news. Oh, man, my tummy. Oh, I had horrible dreams last night. I've been just having a lot of nightmares surrounding my mother and my ex-stepfather. I had a fucked up dream where my mother was forcing me to marry my stepfather, and like there was no one there except for like our immediate family, and it was in a house that I grew up in when I was in middle school, going into high school, and it was just fucking really, really weird. And then I've been having a lot of dreams where my mother takes my daughter, and I'm just trying to get her back and get her back. Um, I come up to this place where the person I'm with, they need to check something, and they're like, dude, your mother is in there. I'm like, is Amber Jr. there? They're like, yes. So I come in, and because it's like a setting, you could see the fire in my mother's eyes, but she couldn't do anything because then, these people would know the type of person that she is. And I don't even go close. I just go, baby. And of course, my daughter runs and climbs on me and holds on for dear life. Um, I don't remember what happened next, but I'm just glad that I got my daughter back I woke up because it was such a horrible dream. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible dream. I don't wish that shit on anybody, like anybody. I'm gonna get Jaded Rose loaded to perfection. We only have, about an hour and a half before um, Rainbow is home, and then we gotta, lunchtime, dinner, make sure to get in bed at a decent time to go to school tomorrow and Friday, and then I'm gonna enjoy my Saturday with my daughter because I don't usually get Saturdays with her, and then Sunday morning she will get picked up. And then Wednesday afternoon, I'll pick her up from school. Her dad has like a set schedule right now where he has Monday and Tuesdays off. So that's why we've kind of switched um, our schedule around so that he can get more time with Amber Jr. Oh, my hair is so soft. It's perfectly in the middle. Let's put on music, dark history, music, dark history. You already know dark history, baby. Actually, let's see if we have any other. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any ones that are updated. I don't know why I have the circus tone. Afro circus. Afro circus. Okay. FYC. For your corruption. Oh shit. Ooh, the dark history of porn. Ooh. Because I only have so much time, we're gonna skip right to that one. From Hoovers to Hentai, the dark history of porn. Bow chicka wow wow.
Hi friends, how are you today? If you are watching this over on YouTube, I have a microphone. I'm holding it right now in my hand. Just go with me on this, okay? I'm a host. Let me host. If you're new here, hi. My name is Bailey Sarian, and I'd like to welcome you to my study, aka my podcast, Dark History. Now, this is the chance to tell the story like it is. I don't know, share the history of stuff we would never think about. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and let's talk about that hot, juicy history goss. I don't know what it is, but when I hold a microphone, I just feel so powerful, like brand new. Like this is The Price is Right, and I'm like, come on down. And the crowd goes wild, and I'm like, ah. Anyway, it's nothing to do with today's story. Today's story is exciting because it's about pornography. Something we can all, come together with. So, I don't know if you know this, but every year, Pornhub releases their annual year in review. I look forward to this every year. Think of it, it's kind of like when your Spotify Wrapped playlist around the holidays or the end of the year, where they show you, like, here's what you listen to the most. Your emo, your gothic, your chic, wow. And she likes
Mine
people
would
with
be
a
big
soul,
dicks.
They give you a little roundup for you as a
when
person.
when I used to watch porn, I haven't watched porn in a long time because I just don't need it. You know
As
what I
you can
mean?
guess, all the info
Um,
is about pornography. Now, it's not
I would
personalized
just
to
go to
one person,
porn.com.
thank God.
Which, if you
But
could not
it
tell,
has
this is,
stuff
and
about
I put up my
what
disclaimers.
gets us
Hello,
off
motherfuckers.
as
This
a
is a
society,
21 plus and
as a
420
whole,
friendly
the whole
community.
country.
All is
And I gotta
welcome,
tell
but
you,
you've been warned. I'm level
it's
37.
enlightening.
This
It's
is
fun.
my place.
I love
So,
it. First of all,
but
the
anyways,
top genre that
so
was
when I would
searched
watch
globally
porn,
on
I would just
Pornhub
go to
last year,
porn.com. You can find
2022.
everything there. And
Drumroll,
I would
please,
always
Joan.
put in big dicks.
No, it wasn't
That's
bird
where I
porn,
would go.
you
And I would
nasty.
just
It
like
was hentai.
scroll through until I found
Hentai. Round
one
of
that,
applause for hentai. Come on
was
down, hentai.
tantalizing.
It was. I had to look it up because I didn't know either. And it's defined as overly sexualized Japanese anime characters doing all sorts of things. Round of up genre that was searched. Now, what gets us off as a society, as a whole, the whole country? And I gotta tell you, ooh, it's enlightening. It's fun. I love it. First of all, the top genre that was searched globally on Pornhub last year, 2022, drumroll please.
Hentai?
No, it wasn't bird porn, you nasty. It was hentai.
Like,
Hentai.
yeah, it was
Round of
hentai.
applause for hentai.
I love
Come on
hentai.
down, hentai. Well, if you don't know what this is, I had to look it up because I didn't know either. And it's defined as overly sexualized Japanese anime characters doing all sorts of things, if I say, that would probably offend most. But it's a cartoon at the same time, so you're like, oh, So globally, hentai. We're loving hentai. She's new, she's fierce, she's
She
sick.
is definitely
Okay,
not new.
hentai. But in America specifically, the
Milfs?
No, you nasty. I can't even say that out loud. Oh my god. Fights. Anyways, lesbians.
Uh,
Lesbians. Round of applause for lesbians. Yes, the Scissor Sisters. Number one, of course. And number two in America, hentai. People love animated characters getting busy, huh? Huh? And then, get this. You got your typical searches like threesomes, Latinas, cream pie. Has nothing to do with a baked good. And, of course, your run of the mill gang bang. Fun! And I love this because a porn. Look, I'm interested in weird things if you haven't caught on, okay? So I get very excited about this. The Pornhub stats, they also break it down state by state. And this is where it gets really interesting. For example, the most searched word on Pornhub from users in Texas, panties. Panties.
panties.
Panties. I don't know what kind of panties, but they're looking them up. You nasties. Okay, what are you looking up panties for? No specific panty, just panties. Very vague, huh? Anyways, cowboys love panties. Okay, and then when it comes to Utah, this may be no surprise to many of you, but Utah's out there searching Mormon. Good for them. Good for them. Then we've got Nebraska. Nebraska was my favorite state because they were searching the word rub. R-U-B. Rub. That's it. Rub. Nebraska, I don't know what you're doing, but you're liking some rub. Okay. Washington State's favorite search was fleshlight. And it's easy. What I saw in a four so you can taste off the top and have sex with your four loco.
Honestly,
Who wouldn't want
that
to have
so
sex with
tracks.
your four loco?
When I lived in Washington State,
Alaska.
fleshlights
Alaska
really
is
were
searching something
talked about
very
a
specific.
lot. Like,
Breast expansion.
fleshlights and anal sex.
My first trip that would be game show. Breast expansion. $10. We need game show music. So enough with my Pornhub searches. But all this got me thinking about porn. And why are we so secretive about it? I mean, it's so clear that everyone's watching it, but no one wants to talk about it, right? So I got curious and I looked into the history of porn to try to understand why is this so taboo. Porn. Well, to say I learned a lot would be an understatement. So, Barbara, I need you to buckle up because this is going to be a wild mustache ride. Does anyone know the searching that I was surprised? I thought Texas for sure. They have mustaches there. I saw. Much like corn, porn has been around a very long time, and no one is really sure where it began. There's evidence of it existing in so many ancient cultures all over the world in artwork, music, murals, poetry, even hieroglyphics, all different kinds of mediums. Porn. I mean, there were cave paintings, or shall we say cave nudes, dating all the way back to the Paleolithic era, which was like 2.6 million years ago. Oh, they were fucking. Then there are these ancient Egyptian scrolls called the Turin Erotic Papyrus scrolls from 1200 BCE. I know, I can't even wrap my head around what that means, really. Two-thirds of that scroll was just pictures of sex acts. Now, when I say sex acts, I'm not talking missionary or like reverse cowgirl or just panties. No, they got funky with it. Oh, baby girl, listen, listen, listen. They got real funky with them. On this scroll, there's an image of a woman who seems to be about to make sweet love to a mushroom, but also doing her makeup at the same time. Very relatable. And we love a multitask.
beautiful. Look how
Wow,
sick
it
she
is.
looks next to it.
Which I'm sure is really hard to imagine, right? Exactly. Were you flying around in the 800s? Don't talk. I just talk to myself, don't I? But in the 800s in Japan, they kicked off something called shunga, which were erotic woodblock prints, also featuring people getting nasty. So just go ahead and Google shunga. It's honestly a beautiful art. It's about two people being in love, fucking, doing the nasty, sticking it in the holes, fucking ugly, spanking, slipping the corn in the haystack. And honestly, hentai seems to be the new shunga. They took some liberties when it came to the size of the male anatomy. They had very big, veiny wieners. And just like the ones every 14
Yeah, big and veiny so you can lick them veins.
has,
Nah.
this one
Oh
had
shit, you scared me.
eating tools, right?
Talking
Millions of
about big
dollars
old
and also
veins
making
on
it
the cock.
slips. So I guess it's safe to say people have been drawing dicks since the dawn of time. Maybe it's in our DNA or something. I don't know. We love a dick drawing, don't we? Now, were these illustrations intended to get people off? Were they for educational purposes? Now, we don't know for sure, but scholars think, yeah, probably. Because for as long as people have been around, they've been, in fact, horny. I mean, the proof isn't really you and I mean, we're alive now, so someone had to be horny for that to happen, correct? Yes. And maybe you were even a little horny when you clicked this link. No judgment here. But sorry, no titty either. So safe to say there's lots of ancient porn in history. And if you're interested, you can go ahead and Google it. But beware, it will be on your Google history. So I'm going to now move on to America and keep the porn history focused on America. Because boy, do we have a complicated relationship with
This is my fucking love fortress, bitches.
Or magazines were the name of the game. But not magazines in the way we think of them. They had no pictures, basically. Photography was
The
not
heart.
invented
I
yet.
love it so much. It's so cute.
Describing sexy scenarios. This genre became known to the public as, quote, saucy and spicy, end quote. The cover story promised juicy stories like the perky pinups and high-heeled cuties. I love a cutie. The orange thing. So good. But then in 1839, move. Kablam. Photography is invented. Now, for the first time, people didn't have to just describe sexy scenes with words, or have to resort to drawing whatever was in their naughty little minds. And as you can imagine, photography changes the world of porn forever. Not long after this, we got the first example of photographic porn, and it was surprisingly high quality. It shows a straight-faced man gingerly inserting his penis into the vagina of an equally straight-faced and middle-aged woman. But a lot of the time, the models in these pics were women in the lower class, and I'm not sure if it was because they simply needed money, or maybe they just felt that they could not say no, but that's who was showing their goods when they first started selling naked pictures. But some people use this to their advantage. I mean, you couldn't just sell these pictures out in the open. So some women would hang out in train stations and secretly sell these pictures to people who actually buy. I picture them wearing like trench coats with all the pockets, and then they'd open it up and be like, "Yeah, you want
My love fortress.
you want to see my butt? You want to see the
My car.
Good for her. Get that money, girl. That side hustle." So, this is so fun. I'm living my dream right now. I've always wanted to hold a microphone. With a purpose. Okay? Until you have me. It's all about me, Joe, not you. So, listen, get ready. Because porn starts evolving. And the technology is getting better and better. Then America hits a little speed bump. Oopsie. A Comstock law, which you might remember from many of our episodes. Graham cracker, dildo. This law essentially bans all things lewd or obscene, aka anything like pornography related in all forms was banned. So let's say you were caught with one of those little floppy books, straight to jail. A copy of Fanny Hill, it's gonna be rough. You went straight to jail. Nay, this is where porn is forced to go even deeper underground. Look, in 1889, Thomas Edison allegedly invents two things that would change the game forever: the camera and the film projector. As you can maybe imagine, once they open the picture that exists, the world changes. When pictures of cool. Now there are opportunities to make artful movies about life and war and love, and of course taking the train to the penetration station. By 1908, the oldest surviving porn film that we can accurately put a date on shows up. Now, this was a French movie, of course it was, and it was called Le Cottontale ou la Bonne Aubergine. I'm so sorry. You know, I was taking French on Babbel. Shout out to you, Babbel. But obviously I didn't get that far, huh? Whoops. Anyways, it's called At the Golden Shield. Now, this film was silent. It ran for a whopping 4 minutes. Sounds pretty accurate to how the situation goes down. We love that. Now, this movie has a very simple plot. A newlywed man and his wife walk into their hotel, and as soon as they walk inside, they hear a strange noise. What is that? What's that? Thriller. Well, they walk into the bedroom and find a hotel maid getting a little creative with a vacuum hose.
Hey, you were waiting for me, huh, little bitch-ass motherfucker? You weren't expecting me to fucking come after you. Come back, ho.
Side note,
Bitch.
why is this always a storyline with pornos? You walk in on someone was it was
If you
very
only got an hour, I could
sweaty.
always shower
They
after.
were definitely having to have chores for sure. Lots of hair, lots of no sounds though.
I wonder if
It was a
he's
silent film, so it's just awkward. You're just watching the maid with the
not
vacuum.
on yet.
And
Okay.
I was like, that's kind of a good idea. I'm not mad at it. So, porn, great. So this movie, the French movie that I cannot get the name of, it makes its way to America, and people are getting inspired. Yeah, they're getting their vacuums out, and then at this point, cinematic porn pops off. Right? Or domain. Pornography. Pornography. Pornography.
Alright, cool.
And
We'll
we're
come
back.
back
So
to
technology
the
evolves.
lobby
So that means
because
porn evolves, right? Because we're
I
humans,
believe
I
my
think.
best studer is going to be hopping on any moment. Not on yet. He probably has to do the update. Oh, still wait. I told him about the update the other day, but, you know, life be busy. It's 9:36. Rainbow is going to be home at 11, so we have an hour and a half until Rainbow is home. Um, we have just under an hour left. Um, Probably do another pew pew because the pew pew is distracting me from the fact of I have to see Voldemort. I don't want to see Voldemort. I thought that like originally I'd be picking my daughter up from school, so I wouldn't have to leave here until 1:30. Um, and then I thought I was just gonna see Allie Mom. I didn't think I had to see Voldemort at all today. So really not looking forward to that at all. Um, really I'm excited to see Amber though. I need to see my Minnie. I need to hold her. I need to kiss her. I just my dreams, man. My dreams. Ah, yes, there he is. That moment when you were still in Lego and I was like, why is it taking me to Lego?
I loaded up I loaded up and it was just at Lego. I don't know why.
I think it's because last night, before you exited my Fortnite party, or I exited or whatever, I went to Lego. So I'm assuming that's why you're in Legos, because I pulled you into the Lego just before you logged off. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. But I'm sure you'll switch it back to the pew pew. Pew
Yup.
pew pew.
So we can get a match in.
Yeah, heck yeah, because I have exactly an hour before I get off of here, because Rainbow's going to be home um, in just under an hour and a half. She'll be home at 11. I guess she woke up with a tummy ache, so they decided to keep her home from school. So
Oh,
that
alright.
switched around everything, because originally I wasn't supposed to see Voldemort today. Yay! Originally it was supposed to be, in the morning. Allie Mom was going to drop off child support because she just got done dropping Rainbow off at school. And then this afternoon I would walk to pick her up, meaning that I would have until 1, 4 your time, but 1 o'clock my time to game. But no, 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 that's not the case. Gross. Ugh. Oh, man. And my dreams were so fucked up, man. My mother is haunting my dreams, and the general consensus of a lot of them is she's forcing me to do something that I don't want to do, and I'm like, I know it's a dream, but I'm also like, what the fuck? Why am I in a wedding dress marrying my fucking stepfather? This is not fucking right. And then another one where like she just takes Amber Jr. She just takes her,
Hmm.
and I have to get her back. Luckily, last night my dream just be like I got Amber Jr. back, like, like, And it was the sort of thing that, she's a kid. She don't fucking know what's going on. So she's just happy to see her mom.
Right.
And I'm just like, I need to see, like, so I'm not mad that she's coming home early. I'm like, I need to hold my kid. Like, these dreams. Oh, man. Like, just imagine spending what feels like days, but it's, hours because you're sleeping. And you're just trying to keep your cool, but your fucking person just keeps angering you and making you like get upset, and they know that you have difficulties like controlling that, and they try to use that against you, and like I'm trying to explain myself, and I'm like, this is a fucking dream, like, and it honestly, Ray, it makes me glad that I don't have my mother in my life, because that was my existence in the real world, is just constantly worrying about, you know, what she's gonna say, what she's gonna do. Like, I'm surprised she hasn't said that I was a mistake yet. You know what I mean? Like, she's basically said everything else under the sun.
Right. Oh man. Are you in a club cocktail right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
I thought I said that.
I might have lapsed that because I was loading a bowl just now.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, yep, I said I'm online, which for me, when I say I'm online, that's Club Cottontail.
It means okay, all right, cool, yeah.
When I
I
say
thought
online,
you
I'm
meant
not talking about games. Gaming to me is not
exactly.
online at all. When I'm online, it's the aspect of Club Cottontail. Um, so yeah, anytime I say I'm online, that's what I mean. Because if I was just playing Fortnite, I'd be like, yeah, I'm playing Pew Pew. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
With everything just kind of requiring the internet to even fucking use it,
It,
I assume that when someone says online, I'm like, oh, okay, so they're available to game. Um, but yeah. Cool. Like that's refreshing. I'm glad you're getting some kind of outlet, because times are tough, man. Like they really are. When it has as much as we can get it, we gotta savor it.
right? I am not going to worry about doing a match quest. For me, I have to see Voldemort. So I got my panic pill ready. I'm like, I'm going to pew pew until I don't have to. And it worked out. I had just finished my pew pew match that I was previously doing. And I only had to wait like, I don't know, it was like 2 minutes. And then you had sent me the request. I was like, yes! Because like I timed it out. I have, at the beginning anyways, I had enough time to do 3. Oh my god, water bending! Yes! Ah! Um, I only had time to do 3 matches, so I'm very, very happy that one of those matches get to be with you. Maybe 2 of them, because I don't know what you're necessarily. I know you got to take a shower. How did the DMV go as smooth as it could
Yep.
go? It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Because all I really needed to do for them, man, I got a little bit irritated because I was like, I went there very early in the morning yesterday, and they're just like, you got your social security card on you? I'm like, yeah. They're like, you got your previous state ID? I'm like, yeah. They're like, two pieces of proof of residence? I'm like, sure. They're like, your passport? I'm like, my what? They're like, do you have a passport with you?
Nah.
I'm like, no, I don't have a passport at all. And they're like, okay, well, do you have, what did they say? Oh, they were like, do you have your birth certificate on you? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, you're gonna need one of those. And
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
really? Like, and they're like, yeah, so we'll have to just reschedule this. What are you doing tomorrow? And I'm like, oh my god. Like, cause I had like planned out my day to just get that knocked out in the morning yesterday. And they
Right.
were just like, fucking passport? Bro. Like, I don't know many people who have passports.
Right? I don't have a
Like,
fucking passport. Like, what do you think we
right.
do? We're just jet
And
setting
then
around the goddamn world?
right, and then the whole notion of, yeah, if you don't have a passport, you'll need your birth certificate. Lady, I have a valid driver's license.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
clearly I have a birth certificate.
right, like, but they're like, nope, we need it.
My
So
gosh. That's
so I
ridiculous.
reschedule for this morning, and
Yeah.
then I head out there this morning. I get there, get my ticket, get in line, get to the desk. The lady's like, "All right, so you got your social security?" I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "You got your valid state like identification?" I'm like, "Yes."
Hmm.
So I pull that out, and then they're like, "Birth certificate?" I'm like, "Sure." Right, so I
Yep.
get that. They're like, "And then proof of residence?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah." And
What
they're
the?
like, "Oh, right." So I pull out these pieces of mail that I have, and they're like, "Are these the only pieces of mail you have?" And I'm like,
Jesus Christ.
"Yes." And they're like, "Well, these won't do." And I'm like,
Oh, what?
"Why?" And they're like, because it's what we would consider junk mail. Like, it has to be
Ugh.
something like
Like a bill.
a bill, or
Yeah.
like, yeah. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, well, that would have been good to know before I got
Right?
here. But also, like, all of my bills and stuff are paperless. They're all
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you're just gonna have to print out a bill, and they can't both be from bills, so you're gonna have to get
Oh
something
my
else too. And I'm
fucking
like what?
god.
And they're like, here's a list. They hand me this piece of paper, and they're just
Oh,
like,
okay. I didn't have any shields.
uh,
That's why I wanted to pick it
right,
up.
but they hand me this piece of paper, and they're like, everything under the line, like right here on that line, every document under that, you can just choose one of them. And I'm like, cool, all right. And then they send me over to a fucking computer, and they hold my position in line, and they basically are just like, get me a printout of those documents, and we'll move forward. So I get put
Jeez.
into a hold. I'm standing around, like, I go and I get my banking statement and
Hmm.
my Verizon bill, my phone bill. So
Right.
those both count as separate. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sweet, awesome. And I just fucking wait for the lady again, because I kind of get put back into a line. And then after that, it's like smooth sailing. Like, after I got them everything they fucking needed, it
Right.
was just like, boom, 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 let's get this ID. They give me a temporary ID number, and then I go home. Like, done
Hell
and
yeah.
done.
That's like exactly you're just giving me chills because when I filled out the application for my apartment, uh, the only thing I didn't have was my birth certificate, and she looked up a site and found it, and then linked me it. And I told her like as soon as I have the money for it, like you'll be the first person to get a copy of it. But she literally told me that she doesn't see any reason why I wouldn't get it. She just had to get a hold of my landlord, and I texted him, and he was like, "Thanks for the heads up." So as far as I know, everything's going good, and either today or tomorrow I should be getting a phone call. But yeah, when you said that you had all your stuff, I was like, ah, yeah. When you have all your paperwork, it goes so smoothly. But you also have to know what paperwork you need. Like I
Right, yeah.
knew I knew everything that I needed, um, and everything was up to date. Everything was good. Like, yeah, she was really impressed. Like I brought a bunch of shit that I didn't even need. I'm gonna chill up here. I kind of made myself a little bungalow. Is that cool,
Oh,
or do
okay.
you want to go
Hell
that way?
yeah, no. I'll come back.
Okay. Because I got a blue AR, I got water bending, I got 3 med kits, and 2 splashers. So, I mean, honestly, until we have to move, I'm pretty fucking happy with my weapon.
Perfect. I just found waterbending.
Yeah, I had pinged it earlier for you, but I don't, and we were talking and yada yada. I'm just so glad I get to hear your voice. I love how we really are just like tandem lighthouses in each other's lives. Like, where there is darkness, there's always some bright light, and it's each other, and our love and affection, and general just compassion and like regard for each other. We care, and it shows in the way that we do things.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and so the other thing that was going on is, we're separating the Verizon account.
Yeah, you had told
So,
me about that.
so
Save you
that
fucking
things are,
money.
right, yeah, a little bit easier on the wallet. Um, and yeah, like, I, basically all I needed to do was, call up Verizon, get them to give me some kind of code, and then just simply, you know, give that code to someone else over the phone. Bing, bang, boom,
Yeah.
done.
Oh, did you see my back bling? I got the blended banana.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then I got my
No,
banana.
you really look great right now.
Thank you. I hope we can find. If there's a car that we can change, I want to change it because you're gonna just like you gonna squeal when you see how lovely I look
Okay.
next to it.
I'm really glad that you told me so because I've been just wanting to get into the Batmobile ever since I got it. So I would
If
have
we
ran
had,
for a car, and
yeah, if we hadn't seen the Batmobile, I would totally be like yes. But like, oh, it's a sexy Scorpion. I'm gonna get this
yeah.
car thing right here.
No, I'm just saying that like I'm really glad you said something because
Right.
otherwise I would have ran for a vehicle and been like, haha.
Right. Ha ha ha
Yeah.
ha.
But yeah, I mean, even the Verizon thing went really smoothly.
Hell
So
yeah! I'm so
when
glad.
I communicated with Kelsey from Allstate, and oh fuck yeah, the yellow
Right?
stripe down the middle.
I'm just gonna like stand next to it. Oh wait, no, I know.
It's like a music video.
Right? Thank you. Right? I love that you love it. And then the blue to match the scarf on the fucking wheels. Oh, I love it so much.
Hell yeah.
Okay, good. I am getting the travel, so you driving, I can still get it. Sweet. I'll let you know when we. I think it might pop up for you as well, right?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
it now.
yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna load Jada Rose because I need to be fucking medicated to see the Voldemort. Oh, hey, this works out kind of nicely. Do we want to pop by that vault or nah?
You gotta mark it because I can't see very well.
Okay. It is actually really close, and it's like it's barely not in the circle. Okay, we got the thing. But yeah, you see it, it's right there. It's like, it's not in the circle, but it's so close to the circle that it might as well be in the circle. Okay, no one is down here, and it has not been looted. Ooh, earthbanding boo.
God. I'm really good with it.
Ooh, tactical assault rifle. Taking that. My secondary is gonna be my water, so I'm not picking up a secondary weapon. So if you want this sexy SMG, oh, that's a drum gun. Never mind, I'm picking that up.
Salt. Perfect.
So I've learned something about myself when I'm using waterbending or some other type of elemental. I do better with no scope on my weapon. Like, I find that going between the scope and the bending
Oh
kind of
shit.
like, oh, we gotta go. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's such a monkey thing to do. Oh, oh, goodness. That was funny. Alright. Ooh, I think, is that bush? Oh, that is not a bush. Never mind. Well, yeah, oh, never mind. There's people there. We don't want to be by that. You know what? I'm gonna let you drive, and I'm gonna focus on getting Jaded Rose. Taking care of. Oh man, I'm just so in the pew pew mood because one thing I love about shooters, and this has been true my whole entire life. It is just a way for me to escape into a game, but then also get out some energy that you don't realize that you necessarily needed to get out, but it's good
Right.
that you did get it out. And I love my loadout. So I got my drum gun with the thing to make it less floppy on me. And then I got it silenced. And then I got my water bending. And I have an open slot for something. And then I got 2 splashers and 3 med kits. So I like being the healer person for people. Plus it opens up a slot for someone else who maybe won't remember that type of stuff. And I'll be like, here, take a med kit. Like, okay. Oop. I really need it. I need a new controller and a headset, but those will be things like maybe if I can afford it this Christmas, I will do that for myself. And then I'm gonna have my headset that I'm using right now. It's gonna become my outdoor headset. Excuse me, because I like the look of headsets, the way it looks on your head. I fucking dig it. So, and my backpack that I use, it fucking has a slot ray for you to put your phone, and it has a hole for the fucking um, your headset to plug in. Motherfucker was made for it. So I'm just like, yeah. So once I get a new headset for gaming, I'm gonna then take this headset and like just put a shit ton of Hello Kitty stickers all over it, and it will become my.
I keep on forgetting that you have the same model of headset that
Yep,
I have
yep,
because you're describing your headset and I'm like, oh shit. But yeah,
yeah, because
um,
we both have HyperX clouds.
yep, just different
Alpha.
colors.
Yeah, yours is gold or blue?
Blue, yeah, I
Blue.
got the blue.
I thought it was the blue, but I couldn't remember. And I have the red, which is so sick because let's be honest, blue looks really good on you, and red looks really good on me. Like, Lady in Red. Like, red looks so fucking savage on me. Like, I don't even understand why, but it just does. It's probably because my skin tone, that all of the pigment looks good with red. Oh my god, look at me. I'm such the cutest little passenger princess. Oh, I look so sick. Oh, thank you for liking the stripe. I felt like it was like, it's almost like the car has an argyle design like I do. I don't know. And then the blue matches so nice with the scarf. Yeah. Oh, I look so sexy. Yeah, monks. This is one of my favorite. Is there fucking crowns just sitting? Wow. That thing was just sitting there, huh?
Yep, and I got his shotgun too because honestly, like I didn't get time to take the scope off of that shotgun, so I figured
Oh.
any shotgun I can find along the way is gonna be better than.
Right. Yeah. You know what's
All right,
funny
where are
is
we
a
headed?
shotgun.
Are we in circle? Are we? I can't see
We
my map.
um almost drive a little bit forward. Now we are. We are
Okay.
in circle.
All right, let me just quickly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. I look so fucking savage sitting in the car. And literally, if you get a chance, you should look at the hubcaps and my scarf. It's the perfect shade of blue. It's like a dark cerulean. Cerulean is my favorite color blue. Rainbow says that she thinks that my prince and her daddy to be. She literally just like, that's my daddy. Like when you get a prince, it's gonna be my daddy. And she goes, you're gonna kiss him on the lips, and I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek. And I'm just like, oh, he's so cute. But she's like, I think his favorite color is gonna be blue. I'm like, I don't know. Dude, the fact that we just came across the crown, just chilling. Wow, it's like super endgame, boo.
I just wish I didn't have a fucking scope on this shotgun, but other than that, I feel all right.
Oh yeah, I feel great with my weaponage. And I'll be readying up unless you can't play another one. Cause I like,
I've got the time. The
huh?
only I've got the time
Okay.
because like I've been saying, my day's been going pretty productively. So
Hell
the
yeah.
only other thing I had to do was laundry and take a shower.
Oh hell yeah. And
Oh
those are
fuck,
things that could wait.
airbenders.
Yeah, I see them. The Soikle. That's the middle of. Well, yeah, you can see the storm. Dewey Amber. He can see that.
No, I know. It's just I can't see my map because of the sun's glare right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I keep on kind of asking for direction because
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I remember the glare. It's why I always try to position my TV behind, like in front of a. Oh, it's them and us. Those two airbenders we saw. It's them and us. Um, I always try to position my TV in front of the window. That way, it's going to backlight it instead of glaring on it. And it gives
Right.
great lighting because I do content. It gives just great natural lighting when I do a meeting too.
Yeah, if I didn't want like natural light coming up here, I would have just closed my windows because I have these shade curtains.
They gotta
Like,
come this way. The circle
I'm
is...
really just trying to get eyes on them.
Yeah, I haven't seen them
See
either.
motion
They're
because
gold.
they've got,
Oh,
yeah.
they're coming up this zip line right here. Get ready. Oh shit.
One down.
Shit, he's on my tail. Shit, where are you? Fuck. He's by the car. He's got water bending and air bending.
Oh, yeah, he hit me in the head with the water bending.
Yeah, man, he was a spicy
When I went to go
meatball.
switch my weapon, it was just like over for me.
I
It's a
am
fucking Tomb Raider.
right. I kind of dig it, and he's got some skulls. I like it.
Fucking dude. Yeah, so I just bought that dance too.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. And you know what? He avenged his homie, so I ain't never.
Right, yeah, 'cause I
I'm never mad at
blasted him
that.
Down. I
Yeah.
blasted his homie down. I turned around and you're just like, he's on me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, shit. The fucking vehicle popped into the air too. I don't know what happened there,
He hit it.
but he hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that was crazy. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was hella good. Like, I was trying to heal myself, and then he was after me, so I had to switch to my splashers. And, like, as I'm splashing myself, he's fucking shooting me. And I'm like, ah!
And then just then, I ran out of ammo in my SMG and was switching
Oh,
to
shit.
my assault rifle when he just gunned me down.
Yeah, I like it, though. He avenged his homie's death, like... we had the high ground, and they came in fucking hard, so, yeah, man. And they would have been completely stealthy if it had not been for the fact one of them decided to go up the fucking zip line. Like, they were good. That was a good little squad. I dig it. Oh, man. Cheers. It's 10:02. Rainbow's gonna be home at 11. I'm ready for my mommy duties. Like, I can do like that. I can do. You know what I mean? It's when I'm by myself that I'm kind of like, and I hate it because people go, you need to know how to be by yourself. I'm like, don't. I'm like in my head, don't punch him in the face. Don't punch him in the face. Don't punch him in the face. Because I'm like,
such a personally toxic like demeanor to have. Like, it's
right?
just like, you gotta be okay with being alone.
But
Like,
I am okay with being alone. I love my alone time. I think it's what's
Right.
fucked up is people don't know the circumstances of an individual. Like, they have no idea that like, the last time I went to a party was November of last year. Last time I hung out with someone was Jesse fucking like 2 months ago. And this motherfucker had his legs crossed, he was slouched with his hood up. Anytime I tried to engage with him, he was like, huh? So that was basically like a potato. You know what I mean? That wasn't a hangout. And I'm alone all the fucking time. Like, I am my own best friend. Like, I am a great time. So it really frustrates me when people who don't fucking know me go, you gotta be okay with being alone. I'm like, let me slap you with some fucking knowledge real quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, what I was gonna say, now I have like two things I want to say. First
Yo,
off,
hell
I'll
yeah.
start with the second thought, which is,
Yeah.
Jesse never used to be a very engaging individual or an intellectual, which is why I'm really like kind of.
I never knew that because I never really hung out with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he just never was. He just never was, and so that's why I'm really like supportive of like him trying to break out of that shell.
Right.
Because he's always had this very like, I'm just gonna sit over here, kind of
Well,
like.
that's
awkward.
exactly how he was, even with
Right,
just two
awkward
fucking
tension
people.
Yeah, if he wasn't like running around trying to flirt and get his dick wet. He was just sitting around doing fucking nothing. And that's
Jesus.
okay. Like, that's just like what he was kind of raised to be. But I
Right.
kind of like, you can't just be that thing forever. You
Right.
gotta fucking break that mold, man. Like, you can only use
Oop.
the excuse of this is my upbringing for so long. Like, this
Right.
is how I was built, kind of a thing. Okay, fix it.
Right.
Rebuild the
Exactly.
foundations. Like, and that's why I love his whole, like, yeah, like, I need to do that now in my life. But here's my first thought was immediately just like, um, so fucking people, like, just the whole, like,
Oop.
notion of being like, no, you're good. Just the notion of being like, yeah, you gotta, be okay with being by yourself, kind of a
Do you,
thing.
do you need that
My,
mini?
uh, yeah, I should probably use
Yeah.
that. I
Pop
don't know
that and
why I
then we'll
left
do
it.
this.
Yeah.
And I'll mark the swiggle.
But what I was saying is, we're pack animals, right? Well, we're pack animals. Like,
Yeah.
we could have easily, as animals, just kind of been like, well, I can figure out how to do things on my own and just be
Right.
solo creatures. But we need companionship. We need social engagement. If it was just a matter of, like, I just need to be around others, it would be different. We would be like cows. We would
Right.
just walk around with people by our sides all the time.
Right.
Herd. But
Right.
we gather, but we don't herd each other. We don't, have a flock mentality. We just are social beings. We're social.
Right.
That's it.
Well, and some people aren't because they're just introverted, and they're definitely like the cow. Like they just want to be around a person.
But even an introvert needs a social engagement.
Right.
He or she just cannot, like, do it for prolonged periods of time.
Yeah,
They
because
need
they don't
that,
like it.
right, exactly. It feels ick.
And for me, I'm an extrovert through and through, and I'm living an introvert's life, not by choice too, and it's just not fucking fun. And if I had known that information about Mr. Peel, I would have never hung out with him. Because I'm not trying to be the person to help him heal. He needs to do that for himself because I got my own shit that I'm working on, you know? But that was like more harmful to my mental than helpful because literally it made me feel like he did not want to be hanging out with me at all.
Right.
But I didn't know that that's how he is. Like now, like I figured that that's just how
That's
he
how
was
he
at
was.
parties. Oh no, he
Exactly.
was. That's how he was at the party. I mean, he was doing his best not to flirt with people, but he was still doing it. You know what I
But
mean?
that's my thing is, like, if he's not flirting to try to get some kind of sexual tension release
Right.
going on, he's oftentimes just sitting around doing nothing. There is no middle ground for him, and I
That's
think that right
wild.
now he's trying to search for a middle ground.
I mean, I would like to say that he is trying, but I see the actions and I don't think he's trying at all. Because trying to flirt with and get back with a toxic ex is not healing.
Right. Right, dude. Like, that's the thing is, like, he's got to stick with it. Oh, that storm is coming fast.
Yeah, I'm already in circle. I'm chilling in this bush right here.
It got me.
No. It's funny is the storm didn't get me, but I jumped out a window that got me. I have 2 med kits if you need one.
Man,
I'd rather you be full healed up, especially because we got a little bit of traveling to do. We can
get
go get that car.
Yeah.
You stay in the
I want to
bush.
make it a Batmobile.
Yeah, of course. I just wanted to show you the fucking
Yeah.
car. Like, I just wanted to show you fucking monks's. And I love that I threw bananas.
I'm such a fucking kid. Like,
Yeah,
when
but
it
hey,
comes down to
we both are in that aspect.
Yeah, like,
I fuck.
I'm
I
like,
have
you're gonna give me the ability to
one,
make my car look fucking rad.
2. I have 3 Batmobiles, bro. So don't even sweat it. Like I'm talking about in real life. I got 3 Batmobiles. I got I have a little one that's actually kind of like the one that we're driving right now, and he's by the TV. He's got his Batmobile and some keys, because, you know, he be cuffing people. And then I got a large Batmobile that's from the 80s or 90s that my sissy wolf found in a dumpster dive. And then I have a Happy Meal Batmobile where you push it back and it zooms forward. Yeah, man. Yeah, like... Yeah, man. Even if I didn't have two 7-year-olds permanently in my head, I probably would still be a 7-year-old sometimes. Like, I'm a girl who loves her toys.
Damn, this guy is really trying everything.
Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I am down.
I can't believe this, man. How does this guy eat a dick, guys? Now I took your car.
Seriously though, because I had popped down, like, they had no
You
shields.
just gotta move.
I know, man. I know. Like, they had no shields. I got them down where I was taking their health. But they just, like, they hit me with a car, and then our car fell on fire, and you got out.
Airbended it up into the air. And
Yeah.
fucking hit you. Motherfucker. No man left behind. No monkey left behind.
We look rad, though.
Yeah.
If you can
How
toss
low is
me,
your health?
it's
Yeah.
16. If you can toss me right now, I can, like, you could heal me, and oh, 8, oh, 6,
Okay.
4. Okay, you got to me just before. Literally, I had 4 little healths. That was so savage. And just go towards the circle, and I'm gonna heal and walk towards the circle too. That was fucking amazing, man. We have
Right
such
over here. Get over here.
we have such divine fucking communication. Like, truthfully. That's in circle and that vault's gonna open. I say we...
Oops.
Oh my gosh, was that you?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking...
I tried
Everything
to use as much as I
tightened.
could.
Dude, my everything tightened, even my esophagus. I was like, ah! Like, I'm like, not now, we're doing so good. Like, he's straight up... Batman was like, no. And then you fucking carried me, and then, like, I told you how far I was to health, so you tossed me, and literally got, like... If you hadn't got to me when you did, I would have been a card. Like,
Nice.
straight up.
No, yeah.
Oh my god, 2 cars, boo. There's... Oh, here's when you could turn into a Batmobile. I'm gonna break a wall.
Running.
I'm just saying, though, like, we have such good fucking communication in life in general, so when it comes to our gaming, like, it's a sexy-ass thing, man. I mean, I'm just clearing some stuff so you're not hurting our car. I mean, I don't think you would, but, you know. Oh. Batman's like, let me get this one. God damn. It really... I'll have to take a picture of my little Batmobile, because it really is like this Batmobile. I dig it so hardcore. Someone just hired Poseidon.
Oh, we're leaving.
Because I saw his little, hire me, and then it disappeared, and I was like, there's only one way that happens. Because we hadn't moved yet. Like, if you move, like, of course it's going to disappear. But one minute I saw it, the next minute I didn't. Oh, yeah, okay, good, it's still pinged. This is a vault, and it's currently open. But there's lots of vaults. There's 2 vaults in circle, so I'm hoping it's not as... There's a bridge to the left if you wanna.
Really?
The rock.
That rock was like, nope.
Yeah, man. Oh.
Oh, we've got incoming. go?
Nah, fuck that vault. Honestly, like, if we want to go
Is
to
this
the
place?
other one, there's this one. This looks like it's just like hot. We got shooting, really close actually. It says it's southwest west. Oh yeah, we're gonna go right through
Yeah.
someone's battle. Oh, fuck me.
We're leaving.
Yeah, man. But I pinged the other vault if you want to go see it. Because I'm rocking green AR and a blue pistol, and then I have firebending, but I ain't got anything else. Oh, we're almost out of gas.
All right, that means I just can't boost, but we can make it. We can make it.
One, we could always wait for the island to go and hit one of those rifts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're so close to it. I say just keep going. Or you want to hit the rift.
How close?
I mean, it's right down the railroad track. Like, if you take this, I don't know how much gas you have, but it'll at least get us closer to it, and then we could always run. We're 200 meters, so 170, 160, 150, 140.
And we're out of gas.
All right, yeah.
It's right up on this hill, though.
Yup, I can see it. Pull out my firebending, because I very much feel more confident with.
No one's in it.
Okay. Run and gun, gatekeeper, shotgun. DMR.
Way better than this.
Someone's coming.
Yeah. Are we in circle or out?
We're in circle. Dude, this vault didn't have shit for me. My fire is the best thing.
Would you like to engage?
I'm gonna take the shotgun. Just a moment. Yes. Okay, cool. The shotgun is already perfected. I just want to customize something on it so it will be mine and not... There we go. So, is there a blue AR anywhere? No, I see I still got a green AR because all they had was DMRs. But I do have a gold gatekeeper shotgun.
Are we in circle?
Yes, we are. There's 8 other people. Do you have any... Are you using a shotgun as well?
Yeah.
How much ammo do you have? I have 29. If you could spare maybe 10. I don't know how much ammo you...
don't know how much I have, so give me a second.
Okay, yeah.
70. How much do
Yeah,
you have?
I only have 29, so if I could get like 10 or... Yeah, thanks. I'm at 39 now, thank you.
We got incoming.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I hear him. I also have 6 minis and 3 big pots, so I can... Oh, wait, actually, I'm going to take this med kit over her. So I got 2 med kits and 3 big pots. I got a green AR, because that's all there fucking was.
Did they run by, or are they up there?
I don't know. I don't hear any footsteps anymore. You know what? I might as well take the DMR. I mean, how different is a DMR from an AR?
Very different. Longer distance. Shorter bursts.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna keep my green AR. Or, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna drop the AR and I'm just gonna use my fire bending as...
Say we get out of here.
Yeah, of course. Definitely. Whee! Oh, sweet! Oh, one moment. Homeboy had a fucking, AR. Um, and it was blue, so I'm just gonna customize it real quick. Is that you running around upstairs?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Okay.
I came back down just
Oh,
to.
okay, yeah. Thank you. Okay, I'm good. Let's get the fuck out of here. I got a blue AR that's silenced. I got my gold shotgun, and then I still have fire bending. 3 medkits, 3 big pots. Circle is over that way. There's 5 other people. Someone just rifted.
All the gunshots are southwest.
Yeah, they're at Aphrodite's, it looks like. Okay, we're in circle. Gold over that way. I'm gonna try going to this bush. Oh, nope, someone sees us. Behind us, northeast, they have a scope. I need them to be closer for anything that I do to be beneficial. I'm gonna try sneak into the bush without them seeing me. They're running and gunning.
See us.
Oh yeah, they're coming. Shit!
Damn.
G. G. Back to lobby. That was perfect timing, honestly. Like, I'm so glad I got to play 2 with you. Like, I was going to play 3 by myself, but I'd rather do 2 with you. I'm also sending all the good vibes that you get your letter. When hers arrived, we both squealed. And her hubby to be, I don't know if he squealed because I don't know if he's a squealer, but he took a picture and I could tell that he enjoyed that I put Mrs. Future Mrs. Calder, because she she showed me the picture that he sent her, and it's just the letter with this long brown skinny finger pointing to the Mrs. Calder, and I'm just like, oh, I was like, tell him thank you for taking the picture, and she said that he liked that it said that, and I was like, oh, yay! I was so glad that I put that on there, and he just happened to be the one to get the mail. Um, I'm excited for her to see the bookmarks I made her. I was pretty disappointed in that one the most, mainly because I had handmade. Like, it was handmade stuff from Rainbow, handmade stuff from me. Like, yours, I'm disappointed because I want you to get that patch. Like, the patch screams Ray. But I didn't make that patch. I didn't make the stickers. I just wrote the letter, which you've received letters from me before. Um,
Right.
so just because I handmade the stuff for her and so did Rainbow, I was like, oh, please. But when it arrived, I'm just like, ooh, maybe he'll get his too. Like, I really hope, because like, I like Sublime, right? But like, I'm not really like a super patchy person. Knowing that you're literally putting patches on a black jean jacket is so savage. And the Sublime thing, if I remember exactly, it's black with white, but then it has green. Like, the middle part Sublime is green, and like the outer portions, I believe it goes white then black. It's really cool. I don't know if I sent you a picture. did I show it to you at
I
all?
believe you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
because
think it was a
I
snap or something.
yeah, I just keep thinking, I'm like, did I even show it to him? Like, oh, I hope it arrives. Like, I'm like, it's going to arrive. There's so much good juju in the universe right now, and we're just taking it in, preparing ourselves for the moment that it stops, and we take in other bits because that's how life is. I'd be glad to have you chill with me because I'm basically at this point I'm just chilling in Club Cottontale until I get the message, on my way. And at that moment, I'll take my panic medicine, toke on my last bowl, and then end my meeting. So, uh,
Dope.
yeah, hell yeah. I'm hugging you. Oh, I wish I could hug you so much, Ray. Like, like I've always been strong. Like that's one thing about me is people were like, "Wow, you hold your weight really well," and it's like you've never said that to me because you know my muscle exists and how sturdy it is. Like when people see my legs, they're like, "Your legs aren't that big," and I'm like, are they supposed to be like and they'll be comparing, and I'm like, don't compare each other's bodies are just shaped differently. I'm like, for one, I've been stretching and doing yoga for a very long time because I was told that, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair before I'm 30. I was told that. I've been like, my mom told me that. Doctors didn't tell me that. My mom said that that's what they told her, and so she felt, the need to tell her adolescent child that. Um, it's not gonna give me a complex at all. Like, I feel like in that sort of realm, the parent should never tell the kid. Like, you just motivate them. Like, you don't tell them, like, oh, yeah, I was told that this was gonna be like this. You just motivate them to stretch and be active and, give them a safe space for them to talk about their pain. Because I never felt my mom would ask me if I was in pain. I have many memories. And my mom brought that back up. She was like, I would ask you if you were in pain. I was like, yeah, but then you would also, as soon as I would say no, you would say, oh, good, because doctors are, this, that, A, B, and C. And it's like, you don't need to share that. It's like, and she's like, well, I was just being real with you. I'm like, I was a kid. There is a way to be real with a child and a way to be real with an adult. And then she goes, well, you're an adult now. And I'm like, I'm done. This is, my therapist has told me what this is. This is projecting and it's toxic and I'm not having it, you know? Um, and then she always tells me, like, don't tell me I need therapy. And I'm like, I didn't say it, but if the shoe fits.
Right.
Man, I'm glad that I have Kayla for my mommy, and you give the good fucking daddy vibes. Like, in both ways, though. Like, I totally get what people mean by, people give off the two daddy vibes, because I never really understood it until I found Drag King, and I get it now. And, like, especially with you, like, oh man, you're beautiful, but you're also extremely sexy. I'd like to think we both have that in common. But anyways, you can do a good thirst trap, but it's also like it has an extra effect because you're just a good soul. Like it hits different when it's a non fuck boy giving a fuck boy thirst trap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, I was like me. I love that, you might come across a picture of my booty. Like, because I have pictures where I was feeling myself and I was wearing underwear and a top. And, as long as your butt cheeks and your vagina is covered, they don't care on Facebook. Like, if you don't want to see my side lumpies looking all good in my strappy underwear, that's a you problem, not a me or Facebook problem.
Right.
But you won't see more than that. Like sometimes I'm gonna be sexy and lewd, sometimes I'm not, and I also haven't kissed or touched anyone. Like I just imagine, like I almost imagine like my prince being, if they're not a virgin, like close to it. You know what I mean? But they want someone who can show them the ropes, but at the same time isn't maybe. I hope they would not use the word promiscuous, but that's the only word I can think of right now. So I guess if they used it, it's valid because I couldn't think of another word either. But it's just like living the casual lifestyle, and there's no shame in wanting that out of an individual. You know what I mean? I think it's really fucked up that people just tend to be like, oh, you're wanting romance in a hookup society. Bro, why does this lorazepam look bigger than the other ones? Is that just my brain fucking with me? It's gotta be. Oh, why? EP. Wait, what? Are you same as the others? Okay, hold on. Man, watch all these be exactly the same, and I'm gonna be like, no, like, they were different. Okay, that's the right one. I just got the message though. Getting in the car to head that way. Going to swing by the bank. That adds, a little extra time. Woohoo! Oh my god, they are that size. Wait, have they always been that size? They had to have been. Okay. Oh. I've just accepted when my brain and I don't remember things the same. Like, okay. That's just a Wednesday. Just another Wednesday. Oh my goodness. See, your character, that's a thirst trap right there. But see, Fortnite knows exactly what they did. And people wonder why the game isn't fully made for children. Like, come on. Like, it was made for, like, anybody, but it wasn't, like, the skins aren't meant for children because children don't got money.
Right.
Fortnite's trying to get at us, the elder millennials who are geeky and like we got money and want to spoil ourselves. And if we can spoil ourselves with a cute ass monkey skin or a battle pass that gets us a ripped ass fucking character, we can do that. I feel like this is exactly what make it plantain on you. Oh man, if you were to my left, it would be raining on you. I wonder who goes into that left spot. I think that spot only gets filled if it's a. Oh wait, no, that's the trio, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you're in a trio, that's where the
The
next person.
third spot, yeah. So I could make it rain on the third person. Which honestly, my brains are like, no. That would like the only trio we've had was with Jesse, and I don't want to make it plantain on that man. I'm sending him all the good vibes that he can actually achieve what he is trying to do, but I feel like he had a very missed opportunity because I've been doing it. I've met people that are like, you're the same but different. And I'm like, isn't that how evolution works? And they're like, but you do this, that, and the other thing. And like, you want to die, but you're just, doing the thing. And I'm like, yeah, well, isn't that life? But I do. I'm mindful and I am observant in myself and other people. So I look at my own traits and I see what I've been taught that I don't like and I unlearn it and I relearn the good shit. Um, and also like just be kind to myself because there's so much like anybody who goes through a mental health battle regardless of the extent of it it's gonna be difficult. So I'm being kind to myself when it's not going at a pace I think it should go.
Right.
And be kind to myself when I'm thrusted back to places I don't want to be because that's what healing is. That stuff happened to me. That means that it's in my memory bank. It's there. And It's just like, I don't know if I've told you about this, but I have a memory, and this memory's never been suppressed, but there's a portion of it that was suppressed until recently, and it just. What's fucked up is I felt that feeling again. Exactly what that little girl felt. And I know exactly why she did what she did. And I'm glad that it didn't work, but at the same time, I understand the feeling. And it makes me sad that. Gotta love suppressed memories. So, this is the second suppressed memory of a time where I was a little kid under the age of 10 and I tried to unalive myself. And up until that moment where that memory went from me being like, I always remembered as Evil Knievel. Like, that's how I remembered it, you know? But that was my brain suppressing it. You know what I mean? Making it fun for me. But it wasn't that. I was trying to leave this plane, but it didn't work. Thankfully. But that's before the other one, and the other one was when I was 7. And if it's before I was 7, that means I was 6 or 5. I think I was 5. That makes me sad. Like, I'd only. Oh, my daughter is 5. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Whew, we're gonna just toke a bowl right now. And I am not gonna. This is why I'm glad I have Club Cottontail, because this is why I have over 1,000 VIPs and not a lot of people that talk to me. Because it is hard to talk about stuff that I share, and the people who watch and listen, they watch and listen because they see themselves in it, or they did see themselves in it, and or something like that. And that's why I'm just really thankful that I made this place for me, but other people appreciate it. Man, that makes me sad that I was only 5 years into my existence on this planet, and it was so bad I wanted to leave it. That's not right. And that's why we're healing for, like, I'm living now for that little girl, you know? You know what I'm really scared of, Ray?
What?
How many more suppressed memories are there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what healing does, and it's hard. A lot of people go, it's hard and messy, but it doesn't have to be. Like, it is, like, messy mentally, potentially, but I've done things in my life to help me get some validity, like the actions of the adults who have harmed me. That shows me, like, okay, well, yeah, you're the guilty party because, like, if the shoe fits. Okay, yes, perfect timing. Oh my god. No shit. Your little like position you just did, I just did that in real life. Like I'm not sitting like that obviously, but I went and put my hands just like that. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. But yeah, 9 minutes ago is when Voldemort sent the message. That means that's the duration of the bank. But he also tells me, "Oh, hug, yes." You know what I love is that you know that I actually give air hugs. I hate that sometimes people think like, "Oh, you're not actually hugging the air." I'm like, "Yeah, I am." And when I say high five, I'm high fiving. Fist bump, the fist is up. Like I am that person. Like, it's so frustrating because since I have social anxiety, people automatically assume that I'm a recluse introvert. And then they meet me and they're like, are you sure you have social anxiety? I'm like, well, my insides are burning and my heart feels like it's being stabbed. So, yeah, I'm going to say I have social anxiety. Just because you're enjoying something doesn't mean your body and brain are. Like, my life My life has tortured me. So this is what happens when you have, you know, level 5 and level 7 human beings that attempt to unalive themselves if they get to be an adult. This is how it is. This is the messy part. And I don't think this is messy. Like this, because I've been doing it for so long. You know what I mean? I was in my early 20s when I tried to have a relationship with my sperm donor. And I don't want to because he couldn't even he couldn't give me anything that a father should give, but he took a lot of things. And I just hope that he never takes from anybody the way that he took from me, the way he took from that other little girl. Like, and I hope there was no more than that. But I doubt that it was just the two, you know what I mean? I wish that my mom was less of a manipulator, so then when I was speaking my truth and I told her what happened, people would have listened more because it wouldn't have looked like I was coached because they thought that she was telling me to say it. And she wasn't. She wasn't. I know she wasn't because I have the memories. Yay. So I don't need anything from anybody because as long as I look into myself, I will find the answers because they're all there. And I'm trembling right now. This is fun. But I'm doing a good job because I 10:42 is a time I like to toke. For one, it's 42, but it's also like best duder birthday time, aka your birthday time, because 10:24.
Right. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I looked down at the clock earlier today, and it was 10:24, and
Yeah.
I had just gotten done with the
DMV.
DMV, yeah, and I got
Yeah.
home and I sat down on my couch and I looked down at the time and it was 10:24 and I was like,
Yeah. That's fucking legit as fuck. That's kismet as fuck. Like, dude, especially because all the documents were around that. Like, you needed your birth certificate, this, that, and the other thing. Like, yeah! I'm so here for that. Oh, man. I got 1 minute. My hands are palmy. Put a little crumble on this. Because since he has to go by the bank. Because originally I was going to end it when he said he was on his way, but since he has to go by the bank, I know he's going to send me a message saying leaving the bank now. And that's when I will end the meeting. Thank you, by the way, to anyone lurking, twerking, watching incognitally, watching this later on his posted content. Time is precious, a currency that we all possess, but we don't realize, a lot of us. And you're just spending and spending and spending. So I appreciate anyone who spends their most precious currency with me. Your time. It's 10:42. Cheers from me to you. Especially to my best duder. I love you, motherfucker.
mm-hmm. I'll be around today. Hit me up.
This I shall. So, we talk about, like, supernatural things all the time, right? And, particularly witches come up a lot because, I'm a natural witch. I don't practice Wiccan or Wicca or any of that, but I do have tarot cards. And I do feel connected to the spiritual world and just the universe in general. Um, but have you ever heard of like tea leaf reading or um,
Yes.
yeah? So I feel like I have my version of that, and it's within my medicine. Like, cause whenever I put crumble on it, sometimes I'll see like a shape and really distinctive shapes and things like that, like in the embers when they're burning or after it's burned. Like I'll look at it and I'll see different shapes. Hearts are very common. I mean, and the Mickey Mouse I showed you. So I feel like that is mine, and I love it because it does give me a lot of clarity in things. um, And I love it because it's just along the lines of like, oh yeah, you're a natural witch. Have you ever tried to hone your skills? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be a medium. Because that's where it lies. And I'm okay and sometimes honestly comforted by the thought of spirits being around. Like I know that your mom is around you all the time. I know that my grandmother's around me all the time. My auntie, like the people that we lose are never truly gone, you know?
Right.
And it feels nice, honestly. And some people are like, "Oh, it feels nice that they passed away." I'm like, "No. No, no, no. You're getting it all wrong. Like that was the inevitability in their life. That was going to happen regardless. I'm saying that it's nice that now they're gone, I can feel them. I'm connected. Like I if I wanted to, I could talk to my grandma, you know? Like I know I could pull out a Ouija board and have a good old conversation. It's giving me no, no. No, I'm not. Just see, I'm like, oh, every fucking hair on my body that doesn't exist is standing up right now. Ugh, my back is all fucking chilly. See, I don't need people to tell me something is real because I know it is. I don't want to be a medium. It scares me. I've told them that. That's why I like, weird shit happens all the time, but like, I just voice it. It's mainly when you move to a new place. But of course, you know what I mean? New places hold new spirits and things. But once you sort of just like kindly assert, like, hey, we can coexist, but that scared the shit out of me. Can you not do something like that again? Like, but don't use the word shit, because some ghosts don't like that, because you have to think some spirits are really fucking old. And you don't know. They might mess with you just because you said the word fuck until you get to know them. But unless you're someone who's connected to the world like that, um, but yeah, my mother tells me all the time how my grandmother, she was into all that shit, and I'm like, okay, either it passed over you or it went to one of your sisters, which I believe that. I think it went to my, like, of my grandmother's children, I think it was my aunt Alberta who sort of, like, got that natural witch about her. You know what I mean? Uh, my mom is just completely opposite. But she does believe that, you know, like, I feel like she maybe does have it, but, like, for some reason she's never wanted to accept it for whatever reason. Um, but she says that she can feel and that her mom has talked to her. So I think she could just take the advice, and understand that the spirit is growing. The fact that Grandma chose to stay on this plane instead of reincarnated shows that she knows that she had things to improve in her real life, and she's trying to do it now. My mother's just got to let it happen.
Right.
Let go of all the past, because that's in the past. You cannot change it. You just have to accept it. And not try to tell other people that, you know, theirs are wrong or yada yada yada. Like, everyone's journey is unique and beautiful and correct because it's their journey. I just really hope my mom listens to her mom, because my mom, and she's told me this, I know these stuff because she's told me in real life, is like, oh, my mom was never like that, this, that, and the other thing. And, you know, it, holding on to what they did in the past isn't going to be helpful. You know, if I did that, I would not want a relationship with my mother whatsoever. But my mom also just goes, oh, you're trying to make my childhood yours. I'm like, I want to be like, bitch, I wouldn't even know your childhood if you hadn't told me. I don't want your childhood. I like, I barely wanted mine if it my suppressed memories. You know what I mean? It's just like, I mean, it's so wild because a lot of it makes sense. Like the suppressed memory that was before, you know, gosh, watch it be that I was 4 years old because I don't know exactly how old I was, but no, I probably was 6 actually because that would have been a time after he, quote unquote, like the courts were like, oh, he's good to go, like, because I was able to be at his house, unless that was like, oh my gosh, what if that was the first time? I hope that was, because that means I was a little bit older at least. Ugh. Man, I was fucking so worried about more suppressed memories. They're not fun. They're not fun. Just like the fact that, it gave me PTSD, and then I got PTSD from the one who shall not be named, who's finished at the bank and gonna head that way now. So, on that note, I must say thank you to anyone who's been lurking, twerking, working incognitally. I thank you. Good motherfucking morning from me to you, because it's only 10:50 for me. But especially good afternoon, good evening to all the motherfuckers around the world. And until next time, and always, be kind to yourself and everyone else. I'll see you next time. Bye.